YouTube Oziko in the Goat House is back with our final rookie rankings of the season. Regular season is done. We got our final regular season power rankings up. We got these rookie rankings. We're going to have award. This kind of gives away who my rookie of the year pick is. We're going to have our award picks, and you guys will vote for those awards on Twitter as well. So follow that Twitter. You guys are going to vote for a lot more. You guys are going to be heavily involved in these upcoming videos, content this week. We got all kinds of playoff coverage. I cannot wait. We're in playoff mode and off-season mode at the same time. We got you covered. Please subscribe if you're new. Check out that Sided app. You see it underneath me. There's a link in the description comments. You kind of debate football, kind of like you do in the comments, and you can win Amazon gift cards. It's very cool. Check it out there. We got a lot going on. Any links that you need, description in the comments. You know the drill. Rookie rankings. So there's a couple guys up there that are kind of next in line. I mean, I can list so many guys that impress me, but kind of defeats the purpose here. Only a select few. Really, this is 20 or so guys. It's only a select few. A lot of rookies are taking over. They're impacting the game more and more every year. So you see the next up, couple running backs. See Clyde Edwards-Helaire, him missing some games, and the Chiefs being passed first. Kind of hurt his chances, but he's so important in that Chiefs offense and will be, he could be the best in this class, in terms of importance or playmaking ability going forward. Jalen Johnson, the Bears, missed some games down the stretch. He had a really good rookie season as a corner. A couple of linemen, Jedrick Wills, helped kind of complete he's the last piece of the puzzle for the Browns O-line. Mekhi Becton was fantastic. A.J. Terrell, corner from the Falcons. We talked about Edwards-Helaire. The other running back, J.K. Dobbins, really tore it up at the end of the year. If he would have got maybe the full load all year, then maybe he'd be towards the top of this list, really. But at 15, CeeDee Lamb, who the first time we did this video was at 1. Then Dak got hurt, and that kind of hurt his chances of being at the very top. But I'm a big CeeDee Lamb guy. He had an unfortunate drop at the end of that last game, but he's going to be fantastic. Crucial playmaker on the inside and outside of that in that receiver group there. For the Cowboys, there's a lot of receivers. We knew this was a historic receiver class before it even started. There's a lot of receivers in this list. Brandon Aiyuk, finished the year very strong, kind of a do-it-all guy for the Niners. Really producing down the stretch, and that's not even out there starting quarterback. They're switching quarterbacks like crazy, really between Mullins and Beathard. So he was extremely impressive. The Niners rookie receiver makes the list at the end of the year here. Antonio Gibson. Had a little, injury going on there late in the season. That kind of hurt his chances from being higher. But, yeah, I was a big Antonio Gibson guy in the draft process. Had him as a running back early on. So I'm excited about him. He's kind of that future-style running back, a total package-style running back. So I'm really excited about him. He didn't move anywhere on the rankings since the last time we made the rankings, which was a few weeks ago. 12, another receiver. T. Higgins really caught fire, and that was without Joe Burrow as well. So he's got a bright future. You think A.J. Green would be out, so T. Higgins kind of taking over there. I liked him a lot out of Clemson. Yeah, he was fantastic down the stretch, really productive there. Number 11, Julian Blackman had a really strong year. Down 3 spots the last time, but if you see a guy move down, it's mainly because other guys just playing that great, doing that much, having that much production that they're moving up. Blackman had a fantastic year. I talk about it all the time how he has a lot of upside. It's crazy that he was that good right off the bat and got this experience right off the bat because he was a former corner turned free safety for Utah. This is only his second year playing safety, so that is very impressive to say the least there. So bright future. Really excited about that one. 10, Claypool, another receiver. Quiet early in the year because they weren't really using him. Then he really took off, really broke out. And then they weren't really using him a whole bunch anymore. They weren't getting him that much action for some reason. And then down the stretch of the season here, the last few games since the last rankings, they started using him a little more. Big playability, touchdown machine. So Claypool ends up moving up. I love that pick. Was very high on him out of Notre Dame as well. Do-it-all guy. So I'm excited about all these guys going forward. 9, Michael Onwenu. The experience playing guard and tackle was fantastic. He was kind of a surprise guy. Wouldn't have predicted him to be in the top 15 going into the year. But he was really key for that strong run game for the Patriots. Pass protected well as well. So whether you put him at guard, tackle, I think he'd be a tackle maybe going forward. But he's good. He's very good. So it's good to see him, kind of a sleeper guy in here. 8, James Robinson. Yeah, if he didn't miss the last couple games, he could have been much higher, the top running back perhaps. So that was unfortunate, but bright future for another sleeper, an undrafted guy, a hidden gem there. A guy that's kind of a total package guy as well. So excited about that one. You thought the Jags might have a big need at running back, before this year, and now they don't. So that is great for the Jaguars, and they got a bright future, obviously. because they got some young guys like Robinson, but all the picks they got, including the first overall pick, and maybe they got their choice of who they want to be their head coach. So that's fantastic for them. 7, Jonathan Taylor leads the way with the running backs. What a finish for him. I mean, we talk about him being a home run hitter. The key was just taking care of the football. We knew the talent was there. The combination, we talked about it all offseason, the combination of athleticism and strength, power is rare. The question was, can he take care of the ball? And he did this year as a whole. Combining everything as a whole, he took care of the ball for the most part, so that was quite impressive. But the home run ability that we talked about, he hit those home runs down the stretch of the season. Looking at the Jags game, and was really big time for the Colts offense taking that next step. And there was a little bit of a worry at one point in there for Jonathan Taylor because he wasn't running too well. He wasn't seeing holes for some reason. That was surprising because my knock on him was just the fumbling. I didn't think, because the first thing I got to look for is, can he see and hit the hole? And I thought Jonathan Taylor could. So that was kind of a problem there, and it had me a little worried. But then all of a sudden, he really got going. So fantastic for him. Up 2 spots, top running back at the end of this year as a rookie, number 7. Jeremy Chin up a spot. Playmaker for them. Do-it-all guy. He played safety, played linebacker. He might be the most important. Brian Burns is their best defensive player, but the most important player, you could actually argue, is Jeremy Chin. So that's pretty impressive. A rookie, kind of a raw prospect for me from out of Southern Illinois because when he played in the box, more of a strong safety, he looked good. But I watched every snap in the offseason, and he had a load of snaps at free safety, and I didn't really like him at free safety. And we knew he would kind of get moved to strong, but I was a little worried because we don't have a whole bunch of reps, at strong. So the Panthers took that risk, and it worked out for them pretty good. So that was impressive. A lot of impressive guys, better than expected here. So he's at 6, a candidate for Defensive Rookie of the Year for sure. Another safety, Antoine Winfield. He was my number 1 safety in the class. He ended up a huge piece. Similar to Chin, Winfield playing free safety, strong safety, playing in the box, playing slot corner as well, blitzing, making plays in the back end. I mean, do-it-all type of guy, a playmaker. And just knows where he's got a nose for the ball, really, is what it is. So thrilled about his game this year. Was a crucial piece of the Buccaneers, still making plays down the stretch and can still continue that into the playoffs. So excited about him as well. 4, another Buccaneer, Tristan Wirfs has been sticking around these parts. He wasn't my number 1 offensive lineman in the class, but I did have him for the number 1 offensive lineman for year 1. I felt pro-ready, especially with the perfect fit at right tackle. The last piece of the puzzle in that offensive line playing under Tom Brady. So felt confident about that one, and it worked out. He had a fantastic year, and he comes in at number 4, a crucial piece of completing that offensive line for the Buccaneers. So that was great. 3, Chase Young, and I felt really weird moving Chase Young down 1 spot, and it has nothing to do with him because he really tore it up at the end of the year. Defensive Rookie of the Year pick, obviously. Even though you can consider Winfield and Chin, they got to be thrown in the conversation because, you got to give them credit where credit's due there. Chase Young, an absolute monster, though. And really the reason he's moving down 1 spot is because I wanted the 2 offensive guys at the top. I thought they were, I thought they belonged at the top. And I'm going to go, it's very tight. I'm going to go Justin Herbert. The 2 Justins up 1 spot since the last time. I got to go with my guy, Justin Jefferson, the best rookie receiver in NFL history. What he did was insane. And there were some doubts about him playing outside, but he played just as well outside that he did in the slot. Think about him, not actually starting right away. Didn't do a whole bunch the first 2 weeks, and that really wasn't his fault. It was the Vikings' fault. And it's a run-first team on top of that when he was able to break those records, break Randy Moss's record, then go on and break Anquan Boldin's record. Absolutely ridiculous. And these types of receivers are taking over in today's NFL. The footwork, the route running, but he has more than that too. He has the hands, big playability. He's fantastic after the catch. You take one look at him. He's a skinny dude, but he breaks tackles. He will drag you. So, he's impressive in every category. Justin Herbert, I can't even explain how impressed I am with him. His freshman year at Oregon, after his freshman year, I'm like, at that point when he's a freshman, any quarterback freshman, you just kind of go off the tools, and I'm like, wow, this guy's a future. I was actually saying that he's a future elite quarterback. But then he kind of went backwards year to year, and you start to get concerned. I wasn't anywhere near as high on him then. But then, now we're seeing that freshman Justin Herbert out and more. So that was extremely impressive. What he was able to do, look like a veteran quarterback and a total package type of guy. Can get the quick game going, high tempo, get the ball out quick. And then the downfield ball is ridiculous. Can hit that, that sideline throw, that out route, that back shoulder, which is kind of known as the harder throws, for quarterbacks professionally. He's able to do that. He's able to use his legs. He'll actually run a guy over too as well. So I think well-deserving. I just got Justin Jefferson at the top. He's also well-deserving. Chase Young, I got his Defensive Rookie of the Year. Well, a lot of these guys are well-deserving, but it only could be two, I suppose, with the Offensive Defensive Rookie of the Year. So these are my final rankings on the year. You can let me know your rankings, your thoughts. If you want to rank 5, you want to rank the 15, you want to rank all the rookies, you go for it in the comments. I'd love to see that. So yeah, that'll do it for the rookie rankings. We got the final power rankings up. We got a bunch of playoff videos coming out. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully you can join us for all that. Smash that like button, subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss a thing. Yeah, it's playoff time. Can't wait. That's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.